Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a quick empties. I don't have a ton, but I kind of want to get these put away and then the empties thrown away, which actually I don't have that many empties. I kind of dug into some new stuff this week, but we'll talk about that. So the first thing I have is a Scentsy bar in sweet plum pastry. So I got this one off of Macari, I think, or somewhere unofficial. And I just, spoiler alert, I did not like this one. To me, I was looking for a really rich plum with a really authentic pastry note. I feel like Scentsy, I have not found a really good pastry note. Like in my vendor wax, I feel like you can get, well, I'll get to that. I'll tell you why I'm saying that, because there is a scent in here that knocks bakery like to the next level for me. So that one was not a win for me. It was okay. I just didn't feel like it smelled very realistic. It smelled kind of fake. So this next one, and I know a lot of people like sweet plum pastry as well. I don't happen to be one of them. Woodland Suede. Good news, bad news on this one. So Woodland Suede is red oak, smoky cedar, suede musk, and bright winter lemon. Okay, so the good news on this one is this one warmed forever. I could smell this one for probably almost 2 or 3 days. I think I left this in the warmer quite a long time. Bad news is I did not like the smell at all. To me, I was expecting, so when you hear the notes red oak, smoky cedar, suede musk, bright winter lemon, you think tree, you think woody notes, you think, I don't know. I just thought this was going to be more of like a masculine or like cologne-y. This one is very sweet. I don't know how else to describe it. It's almost like, it was almost headache inducing to me, but when I smell it in the clamshell, I can still smell it and I like the scent, but on warm, I just kept thinking this is going to give me a headache. I don't know what it is about this. This is like, I think I heard Patricia Gates talking about this one, and she described it, and I thought, yeah, she's kind of on point with, she said that it's kind of like if a man was wearing like a cologne and his cologne started to fade, and this is how he smelled after it had kind of faded for like a day. I kind of agree with that. It's kind of, it's soft. It's soft and like this, like a sweet. The most I can say is maybe it's like a suede musk. You know what this reminds me of now that I'm smelling it? It reminds me of this cheap cologne that my uncle, God rest his soul, he was a great man, but he was like a bargain shopper. He never bought anything designer. He never went into, his idea of getting cologne was going to like Dollar General. I don't think they had Dollar General where they lived, but something similar to Dollar General, and buying like a super cheap cologne that had been like watered down or something. I don't know. This is just not it for me. I don't know if you guys like it. I'm sorry. I wasn't feeling that one. Okay, so that's all the Scentsy I have, the 2 bars. Let's get into one of my winners for this week. This bag is so old. I don't even know how old this is. This is Emma Frost. I need to look and see what year I bought this. This is Sparkling Ginger, Vanilla Bean Noel, and Sugar Crystals. The scent is amazing. The ginger ale is perfect, but with that Vanilla Bean Noel and Sugar Crystals, it just takes it up a notch. It just gives it that like ginger sweet smell, and it's, I don't know how to describe it. I only have, I feel like I don't have enough left. I mean, I don't know. That still looks like a lot there, but when I went to go put some in my warmers, I was like, oh man, I'm getting low. I'm getting low. It did very well for me. It's still very strong, even as old as it is. I'm wondering if I have any other bars of this. I don't know. I'm concerned because I really like that one, but I'm just going to warm through my bag. I'm not going to stress. Like, that's dumb. So, but I did really, really like that one. I feel like that one went in my kitchen for an entire day, and I think I turned it on the next day and I could still smell it. And then I think I left it on overnight, and then the next morning it was dead, like for good. So good performance on that one. This is Deadpool and Wonderland. So this one I did for a prompt for the Let It Throw. Yes, that's what it's called, the Let It Throw. It's like a melting group. People do lives in there. People do lives in there. And Jenny, who I think is the owner of the group, I guess is what you'd call it. I was going to say the leader of the group. But she does like daily prompts. And one of the prompts was like a fruity, lemon, something else. And I didn't have any. I wanted to do lemon bakery. I didn't have any lemon bakery, so I picked this instead. So this is Deadpool, I think, is Satsuma and strawberry. The strawberry and Satsuma. The apple mango tango laundry lollipops and vanilla meringue, I think, is Wonderland. I don't know if I've ever had Wonderland on its own, but I got mostly strawberry Satsuma from this one. Satsuma, I don't remember the scent notes of it, but I believe it's like a bright orange scent. So this one was really pretty. I never used to like Satsuma, and now, yeah, the strawberry and Satsuma in here were perfect. Just a really nice strawberry, and that Satsuma was really bright and vibrant and, what's the word, zesty? Yeah, zesty. So I think I did 1 cube in my bathroom and then a second cube like the next day, just to try it a second time, I guess. I don't know. That one was good though. I didn't get any Wonderland in it, so I'm kind of just like, well, what's the point of having the Wonderland in there? I'm sure maybe Deadpool on its own, maybe stronger. I don't know, because I feel like the Wonderland just like toned it down a bit, but it was still good. The next one I have is from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I need to start warming through her stuff. I am so slow warming through her stuff. Gourmand Treat. This is ice cream scoop bread, sugar cookie dough, vanilla buttercream. Okay, so I had finally had it. I've seen ice cream scoop bread since I started Wax. I have no idea what ice cream scoop bread is. All this time I've been like, I have no idea what ice cream scoop bread is. So I started to look it up. Well, the first results on Google are scented oils from vendors or from the fragrance oil companies. I finally found a recipe for ice cream bread, which is just ice cream flour and sugar. So I mean, have you ever seen ice cream scoop bread? I have never in my life been offered any ice cream scoop bread, so I have no idea what it is. So this one to me was it was like a blender scent. You know how you smell like a scent that's like not missing something, but it's kind of middle of the road. It's not really dominant on anything. It's just kind of like a blender scent. This is what this was to me. So it was very sweet. It was very bakery. I could smell a little bit of bready in here. Sugar cookie dough. Again, to me, that's always been like a blender scent. Vanilla buttercream. Same thing. It did really well. It was probably about a medium throw. I could smell it every time I walked into the room. I had it warming in. This was in a tin. So it's kind of like what does she call these? I don't know what she calls them, but I cut it up into pieces and I used it up. I cut it into pieces and then I used it up. Okay, so the next thing we have is Destination Wax. We have Lavender Manuka Honey. So this is lavender and bergamot blended with New Zealand Manuka honey. So the day I warmed this, so I have a loaf. I just cut off a slice and I cut it into like 2 pieces, I believe. And this one to me was very heavy on the herbal lavender. I need to warm it again to see if I get bergamot out of there, but I wasn't getting like a sweet honey smell. It's not floral honey. It's not very, very like super sweet honey. If it was there, it's very mild. I feel like the other notes in here were really kicking up that herbal lavender because that's really what I got from this. So I don't know. I'm going to try that one again and see if I smell anything different, but that one did really strong as well. That was a really strong one. So the next thing I have is what did she call these? Trig Tarts. Yeah, Trig Tarts from L3 Seattle Rain. So Seattle Rain is sea spray, cactus, sea moss, and driftwood. All right, stick with me here. So I put this back in the bedroom and I did it in 3 different warmers. That's how I have the bedroom set up now. I have 2 Scentsy Warmers and then a 24-watt warmer. Seattle Rain. All right, so this one to me smells very salty. And it smells like when I first smelled it in the bag, it smells very similar to how it is on warm. It's very like much the same. You know how sometimes you smell something and then you warm it, it smells completely different. This is very similar to how it smells like right now. So what I was smelling was, I almost smelled like a concrete smell, which I don't know that I've ever had concrete. I know I've seen it in scent blends before, but it's almost like rain hitting hot concrete. And then the salt from like the ocean is like coming up onto you. You can smell it. And then like if you ever put your nose, like I don't think you would, but if you ever put your nose to the ground on like a really hot day after it rained, this is what it would smell like. It smells kind of like, it reminds me of stainless steel a little bit. Kind of has that metallic-y, yeah, note to it. I don't know where I'm getting that like concrete smell though. It's so odd because it's got cactus, sea moss, and driftwood. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of like the cactus note, but I don't know how cactus would smell like concrete. I don't know. Anyone else had this and had that same experience? Okay, from L3, Strawberry Kolaches. I think that's how you say it. This one, so good. I don't have the scent notes, but I looked up the recipe for this because I was like, let me see what this is all about. Because I remember she kind of talked about this on her website, I think. Or maybe the scent description is something about, you know, how great this was when she was a kid or something like that. So Strawberry Kolaches, I think it looks like a bread roll, like a sweet roll with some sort of jam or like a filling. It looks like you can add cream cheese to it. You can add like a crumble top to it. When I was looking up the recipe, the dough is like a yeasty dough. So it would make sense that it was kind of like a roll, like a sweet roll. This smells incredible. Like if you're looking for a bakery that is different, this is it right here. The strawberry in here is nice. It does smell like a bread roll, like a sweet roll. Oh yes, she like nailed this one. The strawberry is so good. It's not super sweet. It's not a super sweet strawberry. It's not like strawberry jam to me. To me, the bread, like the sweet roll, the bread sweet roll really takes kind of the stage and then just like kisses that strawberry with like the perfect amount of scent. Does that make sense? I don't know. This one is just really good. Love that one. Okay, another winner from L3. This week with L3 with her bakery scents was like knock it out of the park. So this is Hufflepuff. Fresh baked cookies, sweet cinnamon, sugar, and pumpkin. I always say pasties because it's a misprint. And I always think of like a stripper at Halloween time, but it's pastries. So this one, oh, I could not stop warming this one. I warmed it twice this week and I was like, I need more of this. So good. The sweet cinnamon sugar, the cookie. It's just a little pumpkin, like a little pumpkin pastry, not overly pumpkin. It's spicy a little bit. The sweet cinnamon sugar gives it a little bit of the spice, but oh, it's so good. I don't know what sugar cookie she used in here, but I really need to like get some of that. I think even this blend with like the sweet cinnamon sugar and the fresh baked cookies would be just as good, or fresh baked cookies and the pumpkin pastries. I bet either one of those would be really great. Sorry, I have band-aids on my hand. Okay, next up we have VCS Juliet's Cafe. Why couldn't I say that? This is orange sherbet, satsuma, tangerine, whipped cream, and fresh picked strawberry. So a very sweet dear wax friend that I've had for a long time sent me, well, she sent me a couple of boxes with wax in them, and she was kind enough to send me, she always sends me scents that like she hears me talk about or that I'm wanting to try or whatever. So she sent me some of this, and sadly I just got like a very medium throw from this. I'm testing a new warmer in my daughter's bedroom, and the first go around I'm pretty sure I overfilled it. I thought it could handle that much wax, but it's not. It's like a 12-watt warmer. So I might have to double up warmers in there. And then I put it in my tried and true warmer in the bathroom, and it's doing about a medium in there. So I trust my bathroom warmer more than the new warmer that I'm testing out. So this is like a medium thrower. To me, I would expect like an orange sherbet satsuma tangerine scent to be like pretty strong. I'm not getting it with this one. So does anyone else have this one? And if so, is it a strong performer for you? Because it just did okay for me. I don't know. Like if I was going to test it out in a bigger space, I would need a bigger quantity of that, because that amount is only good for like my bathroom or a bedroom. I might, you know what, I might try, I have enough, I think, to do, yeah, I think I might try the rest in my bedroom and see if it does better in there. My bedroom is also like a good place to test things. So I have 2 washer things from Scentsy. I'm going to talk really quick about these. This is Cloudberry Dreams. So the Cloudberry Dreams, I had the Scent Soft and the laundry liquid. I wasn't impressed with the scent on this. Like it didn't scent my clothes like the other product I'm about to show you. The scent is okay. It's a very bright fruity scent. It smells great in here. It wasn't coming across my clothes, which I don't need to smell like a scented fruit lube or anything like that. But I like, if you buy something for the scent, you know, you want it to work. So a little disappointed in that one, but this is my tried and true. Wax and Love, she's on Instagram. She had, I think I already told you this story, but she had posted that this was one of her favorite winter laundry liquids, and I said, oh, I'm, you know, trying out some Scentsy laundry stuff. I think I asked her to try to describe it for me, which I can't even describe it. I think she said it was like a soft, like winter type smell. I don't know how to describe it. I don't have the scent notes, but it's good. I really like the scent. It makes the laundry smell amazing. I use the laundry liquid, the Scent Soft, what I have left, and the washer whiffs. So once I'm out of the Scent Soft, I'll be curious to see how this does without it, because using all 3 of those products, I feel like really makes the whole scent experience. So, okay, that is it, you guys. So I know that was very short and sweet, but I want to try to get empties like every week so that, you know, I can stay on top of it and get through my wax. I've been trying to look at my stash, and I have a ton of like little pieces of things, and I'm like, you really need to warm that because it's just taking up space. Like I have clamshells with 1 cube in them, and I'm like, just warm the dang thing. So anyways, all right, you guys, I hope you're having an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.